This tutorial will show you how to adjust some of the settings in your classroom for your students. So again, your main home screen is always going to be the stream. Any new information will be at the top and any older information is down at the bottom. A couple of things on your sidebar. The most important one here is going to be the class code. The class code is what your students will use to join the class, and you can set your class code and it will automatically be here. The only people who can join your classroom are going to be people within the Lansing Schools domain. So you don't really have to worry about it being out there for people to see. No one will be able to join your classroom unless they are part of the lansingschools.net domain, and you can always disable this if you want to. The other piece that is going to be really important is if you go to the Students tab. So right now I don't have any students in this class because I just created it, but once you have your classroom and students have joined, all your students will be listed here. You can change the settings on what your students will be allowed to do in this Students tab. So right now the default is that students can post to the stream, they can comment to the stream, but you can click on that and give them fewer permissions if you want to. So you can have only the teacher can post anything and only the teacher can comment on anything. Or you can have students can only comment. So you, the teacher, are the only one allowed to add any new announcements or assignments, but students are able to comment on it. I find this is the most useful tool because this allows students to ask a question or respond to something. So you could post a question and then students can then comment back on that question, but you can adjust that as you see fit. Now, I don't have any students in here, but you are able to change the permissions for individual students. So you can mute a particular student if he or she is having difficulties actually following what they're supposed to do. So I will show you how to do that in a future screencast.